really versus floaties, he actually has a lot of really strong tools. Between utilizing the top platform, utilizing this big space, and then utilizing lasers, of course, like between these 3 things, he's made pretty well to actually handle those bigger stages. But everything I said is totally unnecessary anyway, because they're going to Battlefield.
Yeah.
That's just where Bobby wanted to warm up, getting ready for it.
No rest there. I feel like he could have went for that. Okay.
He's trying to be a little cautious. He probably doesn't have any like strong reads on Bobby yet. They're just starting off the set.
Plus,
so I can
the
understand why
internet wasn't smoothest right there, so don't want to take risks on that.
Yeah, you kind of want to feel it out for a second. This is interesting. I'm seeing Bobby's kind of going for a lot of dares, which like isn't uncommon to see in a lot of his play. But last week when he played Michael, he was so cautious about those sort of decisions he was making, and he was using really aggressive like callouts for the ledge, as opposed to a lot more cautious fade back dares. This is going to be a grab from Michael, and see if he can get it out. No, we have a great side B to ledge from Bobby.
Oh, I'm way behind.
It usually falls behind like right off the bat, and then it'll kind of stay up. I usually check it about every stock.
Yeah, I should do that. Okay. Now I'm back up.
So Bobby's at a really high percent. Michael's obviously just looking for any stray fair, stray back air, just to move him away. And there's the back air he needed.
Yeah.
Playing only from a little bit behind on percentage. Bobby immediately takes top platform and laser control of the stage. That's a great round, but isn't able to convert anything off of it.
Anytime Puff gets a knockdown, you know, it's scary.
Yeah, you're terrified, especially for Falco, right? Because like, it's not only rest you're scared of anymore. It's if I get shoved off the stage, is that it for me, right? Ooh, a really great backer call out. And a forward smash call out from Bobby. Wow, just great call outs from both of these players.
Yeah, that's how he's gotten both of those kills, is with F smash.
Oh, I wanted to comment. Somebody was talking here saying Bobby is pretty good versus Puff, and he's taking a game off of H-Box. Yes, that is correct. He's also, I think, he beat Jerry in some of those Xanadu sets as well. He got a lot of practice in this matchup for a long string of time that like Bobby Big Balls was playing against Jerry in those Xanadu tournaments. He's very experienced in the matchup, and he's still almost at like, even though we see him taking these spaces and lasering, he's still pretty aggressive for like a Falco that is successful at this matchup. I think there's a lot to admire in how Bobby plays floaties. If you're a big fan of Falco not playing lame for even versus floaties.
I do. I love that. Even though it didn't work, the decision to side B when you're dead like that, because if Puff is just a little too low, she dies.
Right? Yeah, so also somebody in the chat was just saying he's quite down versus Michael, though. Yeah, even though he's pretty good versus Puff, he has a 4-0 set count versus Michael, at least at these net play tournaments, right? I don't know what their real-life set count is, but this isn't real life here, right? I won't judge him by those results.
This is net play land.
Yeah, it's just a different game. Like, let's not just forget that Michael was, like, #1 on the Anthers ladder for, like, a long time. Like, if we're going to consider who's, like, the top seed here, it probably feels like Michael, who's been like doing really well at these tournaments. I believe he's like only really lost tournaments to Ginger. He lost one to Polish last week. 2-0 set to Polish grand finals last week. Pretty much all timeouts.
Nice.
Love those. Great sets.
Yeah, we love timeouts. Uh-oh. Oh, Bobby needs to clean up the stock before, like, disaster strikes.
Yeah, we almost saw some of those spots where tech came out where Michael was almost able to convert, like, a rest off of some of those scary situations.
That was a scary double jump to get out of that, like, sequence from Bobby, because if he got caught after, oh my god. Getting caught without your jump, definitely not what you want to have happen.
Yeah.
This is so scary. Because both of these players... Down air?
This feels a whole lot like their set last week, where Bobby actually takes game 1 in like a clutch, right? I think Bobby like destroyed him last week for the second game, and I thought it was gonna be over. Like the reign of my champion was gonna fall to Bobby, and then Michael just turns it around. So this was just hand warmers, by the way.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
no, that's real game 1.
They're really warm now.
Um.
Bobby taking a sec. Unselected his character.
Yeah, he's kind of always considering like, hey, if you go to Pokemon, if you go to FD, maybe I'm gonna switch to Fox or something, right? Because he's done that to Michael in the past, so he didn't last time, and that was like his best set he's had. So I think it seems a little silly. I think it's a little overdone to say because I hear it every week when people try this. Like if you're a Falco player and you got to play against Puff and you have a pretty good Fox, it's pretty common that people just counterpick. I think most Falco players just want to see Bobby and whoever's playing Falco to just play Falco for it, right? It's not that bad of a matchup. Yeah, Fox is better at it, but your Falco's probably better if you main Falco.
Yeah. Especially because I think Puff players get way more practice against Fox.
I don't know. I guess that's kind of arbitrary. Depends where you're from. Depends what you do.
True.
I used to have a long joke where it was like, a long-running joke where it was like, my worst matchup is Fox, and my best matchup is Fox secondary. No, oh, he went for a pound there? Oh my gosh. I thought he was about to give it all up. Okay. Bobby getting some kind of funny offstage tilts there, but wasn't really able to convert it into anything. But he ends up getting something started onto stage after a little bit more neutral.
Ooh. Oh, big combo. I would have loved to see an F smash there.
Yeah, I think he could have gone for the call out, and it would have been pretty safe, too. He was probably just hoping to like extend it and not have to gamble the situation. Nice. Ooh, and he stayed on platform, keeping himself out of trouble there a little bit. That's a rest, yeah. I wasn't sure if he was going to go for the edge guard and like take a fair and see for it, but he caught him on not dying right for it anyway, so he gets the rest off the top, so he doesn't get punished for it. Ooh. Michael's getting really aggressive in these footsies now, actually. Him going for that nair straight onto Bobby, and now he's gotten away with it twice. It's really showing the call-outs he's making towards him. He got a little too aggressive for that drill.
Considering how hard it is in this matchup, Bobby's recoveries have looked really good so far.
Yeah, I agree.
You still gotta jump.
Oh, I love down tilt.
Down tilt?
Go for drill. Oh no! He trades it though, wastes it.
Trading with Falco up B is evil. That's terrible.
Yeah,
I hate it.
Worst feeling in the world. Especially when you die for it. That's the absolute worst. Bobby going for ledge. Michael, I love how he grabbed him. He took a moment to like contemplate which throw he wanted to do. I don't know if anybody else saw that.
I just wanted to hold him a little bit.
Yeah, just want to hold on to Bobby for just a second.
Ooh, if Bobby had nailed that, if he hadn't gotten hit by that get up attack, that would have definitely been the stuck. Yep, down air to down air. All right, same situation pretty much, though Bobby had a bigger percent lead last time.
Yeah. We'll see what sort of adjustments come down. Like in this last time, I feel like Michael didn't really make any big changes. In this game, we've already seen Michael make huge adjustments. He's been way aggressive in these footsies, and then he's treated a lot of these lead situations differently, and exactly, calling out stuff like that he just wasn't earlier. That was funny.
Yeah.
Michael couldn't have recovered, so if Bobby got away with something there, that could have been scary.
Oh, going back to Battlefield. Right into it. Go, 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 go.
I think Bobby also just knows, like, Michael's not going to say no to Battlefield. I don't think I've ever seen him, like, tell someone, no, you can't go back to Battlefield.
Wow.
I love people who are like that. This is a best of 5, yeah. This is winner semis. And if I'm wrong, chat correct me. I don't actually look at the bracket. I just guess.
This is winner semis. Though chat will know better if we're wrong.
Yeah.
They're on top of it.
Yeah, they're on top of it. Why would I look at the bracket if I have such a great chat? Oh my gosh.
Michael almost murdered him.
Michael kept it going so well, but the DI that Bobby actually got to get straight back to the floor there was really, really good. I don't think Michael expected. I think he either thought if he went down, he was going to get a free hit again, or he'd be off stage and it'd be pretty much over.
Bobby is so close with all these like tech chases. He's like so close to like killing Michael early every time. And then
yeah, it sure feels that way.
Doesn't.
I feel like
that slide off back air.
It was really good, yeah. I feel like Michael's been getting a little bit better, like, reads on some of these situations, while Bobby's about to be getting a little worse. I feel like in that first game, we saw Bobby almost consistently getting those F-smash reads correct. Like, we just saw him miss one on that ledge there. I mean, Michael's gonna go in. While Michael's have been getting more and more accurate. That really feels like a strangely specific, like, huge changer of this whole set, actually. Like,
yeah, and it's
the
not something
situations
that
in the beginning were all going to Bobby, and now they feel like they're all going to Michael.
yeah, and it's not something you can consciously be like, okay, now my reads need to be better. Like, how are you gonna? It's so hard to fix. You just have to play better.
Yeah, well, you have to play better and understand. Like, you have to actually start recognizing, hey, what are they doing? Like,
Yeah, like why aren't my reads working?
yeah, it's always different in the game, but like as watching as a spectator, you can go, wow, Bobby sure is getting away with a lot of these side Bs to ledge, huh? And
Yeah.
Michael noticed in game before Bobby noticed whatever things he needs to notice about Michael, right? His role habits, habits. That's like where he's been trying to make his reads. Michael is Michael, by the way. Yeah. I saw somebody say that for Kem earlier, and I genuinely questioned. I'm like, is Kem's name Kem? I don't know.
Soft back air. Not gonna do it. Needs to get.
Oh wow,
a
he
little
did
stronger.
Ooh, great power shield back air out of Bobby.
Yeah. That was so clean. God, seeing Puff like float slowly down from the respawn platform is crazy. Living again.
Not for long though. 155 is a really scary place for Falco right now.
Yeah. Fair
Falco's
or
only
bear.
real options right now are to like look around for falling Puff to catch with up tilts, get some lasers, or desperately look for one of those combos to start to get percent, because when that back air happens, it's over.
Yeah. That's another case of almost getting the tech chase, like almost having a huge payoff for winning neutral. And
Yeah, for sure.
falling short at the very last.
Payout for winning neutral. We haven't really seen Michael get any like up the rest situations started. Really, no situations where up the rest is even like plausible has really come up. Bobby's been fantastic about avoiding those.
Yeah, Bobby's been staying in the air or up tilting the whole time, so makes it really hard to get grabbed. Ooh.
Yeah, I think Bobby's like, that's a really important thing as like a Spacey in general. Like, if you can start playing around those up there rests, because those are just free stocks you lose to Jigglypuff, right?
Yeah.
So like, if you're letting those go, that's horrible for you. Ooh, no rest. Thought he was gonna kill it to forward smash.
Ooh,
I got a great tech.
Behind.
Michael's regretting that now that he's behind, right? Thinking, wow, sure wish I just took the rest. Oh, again, Bobby getting one of those like not quite right reads.
Yeah. So the
Bobby's
risk
gonna be
reward there
the
is
best
pretty
shot
huge
when
because
we
it's. I think it would have been very hard for Michael to ever punish that F smash going the wrong
for
way.
sure.
Left.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a safety.
That's how it feels. Like that.
Nice.
Ooh.
Ooh, he gets away with the side B on the stage though, because he was too confident and thinking he was gonna go for ledge. And of course, that time Bobby goes for ledge because it's totally safe. Like, nothing Puff can do.
Yeah, I like Bobby using this side B because he's like, oh, you can't.
Yeah,
You can't deal with it.
Even though Michael's calling it out, reading it sometimes, there are situations where it's just safe. Like, so you might as well go for it. This is a little scary. Okay.
I was also very surprised that that downer didn't kill. So
Yeah.
I can see how Bobby was.
Yeah, I was. That's a little scary because it was just when Bobby was going to be actionable. So it's like, oh, this could have been real bad, real quick. Tried another read F smash. Ooh,
There
just
you go.
but it doesn't kill. I think Michael's getting really cocky there, and almost looks like he's looking for a grab if the F smash like whiffed.
Yeah. Bobby's gonna just play his game.
I might just kill, yeah.
Up tilt.
That's what I was talking about earlier, where the Spaceys can just kind of spam up tilt a little bit, especially versus floaties, to fall down on and get something. Bobby's gonna take a second.
Okay.
So
Big second.
he's gonna jump back into the moment, yeah.
So yeah, no, I definitely think the up tilts got him so much, cause like Puff has to do something. Puff can't just jump and land away from Falco. Has to like jump, get back airs, forward airs, try to tomahawk grab, that kind of stuff. But up tilt stuffs, or at least trades, and you know,
Yeah,
Bobby did
for
a really good job of taking his spots where he wanted to. Where he wanted to up tilt, and then also he was also employing like his aerials and like his down air really well.
Yeah, he did definitely get away with like a whole lot of good down air setups and just kept extending combos onto stage. Even though he wasn't really finding himself getting a lot of kills with it, he was just getting the percentage to actually get Michael to be in compromised positions, which was probably really big, right? Oh, wow, could you imagine? We actually go to a 4th game on Battlefield. Fantastic. No,
Ooh.
and he just did it too. Luckily, this is not the biggest punish in the world for Michael. It's all like rebased here to
Almost was. Oh, that second dare would have really...
Would have made it a really big punish, but
yeah.
Nothing's true. It's all just gotta be huge reads on Bobby. So let's see. Is this gonna be the set where
Ooh, another one.
Michael, stop it.
Yep, purposely goes for the inner hit of that F smash to get the vertical knockback.
Okay, so he's not going for a rest this time because he can kill without it. Okay, so he brings it even. So all those pointless rests he lost the first time all came back. They all worked out in the end.
Yeah. Ooh, not quite anything. The fighting on the platforms, which I can't help but feel that. Uh-oh, up the rest!
Oh, wow!
I can't believe he got that.
He thought he was actually gonna be able to get to the platform before that connected.
Oh, okay. Can he edge guard this?
Yeah. I was like, maybe. It looks like for a moment I was like, it looks like Michael's gonna be able to get with an air dodge into stage there, but he didn't get it. Bobby got a really good call out with the really extended far back air. Ooh, good stuff. So I'm noticing a lot of time when they're having these scrambles underneath the platforms or on the platforms, that's when Bobby's really shining and getting away with a lot. Michael's winning a ton in these like actual lead situations, like center stage stuff, where he has the options to like do these drop down moves and these tomahawks a lot safer because it takes away a lot of the risks of these these platform traps.
Yeah, I definitely feel like Michael is really up smashing out of shield a lot. And Bobby is fucking... Here, hold these like 6 back airs.
Yeah. People forget about the wall of pain sometimes just because so many people are so cautious of it from Hungry Box and stuff that I don't really see that many like setups like that at top level anymore.
You'll see it like when a Samus plays against them.
Yeah,
it's
it's when you see the Samus is going there.
So sad.
It is really.
Ooh, good up tilt. That was how we ended the last game. Up tilt on their platform like that.
Yeah. That's a rest though. All right, we go to game 5.
That was so quick. That was so matter of fact. Here's a rest. I don't want to play this last stock situation.
There's no way.
Oh my god, a match on not Battlefield?
I know. I was like, no way. And it's Bobby's counter pick to Dreamland? What?
Yeah, like,
what?
Even if you can camp, Yoshi's is right there.
Yeah, Yoshi's
Yoshi's
I
right
kind of agree. As your own counter pick, it's a little questionable. But you know what? He actually got away with that first stock really clean. Yeah. Michael made some bad mistakes for that.
Oh, doesn't get anything. Gets 9%.
Real anymore. I'm not 100% sure. What is this?
This is a hand warmer.
I know. I'm like, is this like a mid-set Dreamland hand warmer? This is about sending a message. That's why Bobby went here. There's those exact kind of tomahawk or like the mix-ups of just choosing to do a nair on your way down that I was talking about that were huge for Michael. It's why, even though we already see Bobby in the lead, I don't think that this is the right call. Bobby will prove me wrong if he's right, but I still think Michael's just gonna actually get away with these like situations in center stage where Bobby's being pressured really hard to either shield and get poked or make mistakes to like just jump out and actually get clipped by these scarier Puff aerials like nairs and up airs and stuff. They're gonna lead to wider open punishes from Puff.
Yeah, I can't believe Bobby went for that get up attack.
Wow, I can't believe Michael's going for any of this.
Yeah, what? Oh,
there's
big down tilt.
Fair. That'll kill Bobby. 100%.
Yeah. Okay, 83%. Don't go over there.
No,
what a crazy decision.
He'll scare Michael off the ledge.
Yeah.
He will do it.
Plus, there is something to be said about trapping your opponent in the corner, but
yeah,
getting that close at 0%, oh my god, you're just asking to get back thrown.
Alright, let's see what happens here. So that was the exact kind of situation where Bobby's made some poor reads in the previous games, but there he actually said, I'm not going to do a read, I'm going to react, I'm not just going to get a free F smash for it if I'm right. I'll take the grab situation and play for my punish game. And he was right to do so. It actually rewarded him pretty strongly. He got away with it. And he's starting to tack on some damage even in this stock. Let's see if he gets caught while trying to do it, or if he's able to go with more.
Ooh.
He is. He's gonna get
All the
3-1 lead on Michael in the last game.
all the right down air placement.
Yeah, for sure. This might be the time he does it. We've seen clutch box Michael though happen, so I don't want to say anything. This is a mountain to climb though for him. That first stock putting him behind was a huge mistake, and now we actually see him. Somebody mentioned in the chat before for one of those games that Bobby got really close on. Michael is really fishing for situations right now. We're seeing a lot of shield grabs and huge demand to find grabs by ledge. But he's built up too much damage to play around with that, and if he's wrong anymore, he's gonna get F-smashed again.
Yeah, and definitely, yeah, and it's definitely something you can play around. Like if you see Michael going for so many grabs, you can just.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, I'm gonna sit back and lay them. I'm not gonna let myself get up throw arrested. Though I guess Michael can't do that anymore because he will die. That's it. Up throw down air. Wow, that was really impressive. He got so many kills for down air.
If Bobby wins, just EQ me. No.